Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
Look at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the 1. Now here's Russell. And the layup is good.
There's some tough points from Russell. That'll fire up this bench.
And here are the Grizzlies. Right side, Moran. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Moran. Launches a 3. No good that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Anderson passes to Russell. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
We played just over a minute here in the first. The 3 from Bain. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Minnesota now.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Here's Moran. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Pass to Bain. 3-pointer. Minnesota with a rebound. And here's Anderson. Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Moran. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
Oh, he's got some hops. Moran, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Now here's Russell. Edwards for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Edwards got 5. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Here's Moran. Clock at 6. Back to Jackson. And there it is for him.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
Now here's Russell. Up top, Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup. 7 points in the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Moran against Russell. Outside for Brooks. Gets the 3 ball to go.
What a pass from Moran. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Here's Edwards. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Takes the 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Kept alive. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
From deep, Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
It's Edwards with a drive.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Driving inside, Morant finds Adams. Jackson outside. Back to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Bain. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Good D by Gobert. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead. They're up.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Anderson in at the 3. Memphis trailing here. Brooks, the pass to Bain. Outside for Morant. Back to Bain. Stolen by Russell. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bain. Towns goes in. Pass to Gobert. Over Adams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Brooks outside. And there's the drive. Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Jackson. He's off on the layup. Minnesota in the lead. Right side Anderson. Here's Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Bain finds Jackson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Now here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Bain against Edwards. Jackson for 3. Outside Morant from behind the arc. Knocks down the long J. Morant's got 11.
The consistency from range, that's something that Morant has worked on early, and it's made him unstoppable.
Here's Edwards. That one no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Anderson passes to Gobert. Now Towns. Pass to Anderson. Edwards with it. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. 14 points for him.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Outside Morant. Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. Jackson on the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Bain. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
The previous play is under review.
Calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls for him. And Bain drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brooks outside for 3.
Come on.
It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Adams with the ball. Shot clock at 4. Outside for Morant. And again, Memphis no good. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Not going to go that time. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Outside for Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. "12 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Right side, Russell. Another shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Ja Morant picks one up.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
So he gets them both. And here's Morant outside. And so a close game as we wrap up the first. Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
The Grizzlies 18. The Timberwolves 22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Green. Then it's Xavier Tillman. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Jones up top. Pass to Conchar. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Conchar's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Noel. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
and he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Outside Jones. To the wing, right side. Rebound, Minnesota.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Here's Noel, defended by Jones. Noel, that's good. And it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead. Outside Jones. Over to the wing. Lots of room. McDaniels with the rebound. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Minnesota foul. Game 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. The shot off that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. To the paint. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Here's Noel. Conchar pulls it in. Pass to Tillman. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Green for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels inside. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Here's Jones. Oh, and Reed with a block. Outside McDaniels. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. McDaniels covering. Back to Jones. Pass to Conchar. They need this. That one doesn't drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside McDaniels to the middle. Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Conchar. McDaniels covering. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Here's Jones. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Shot from the wing. Reed can't hit.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Here's Conchar. Soft touch off the glass. Conchar's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Here's McLaughlin. And so it's Minnesota up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Defense is setting the tone. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the 1. Moran against Russell. Pass to Edwards. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson down low. Towns on him. Jackson finds Moran. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Russell against Moran. Russell, the pass to Towns. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The drive by Morant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Anderson.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
He's off on the second. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Gobert inside, hounded by Morant. Basket counts. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
It's blocked by Gobert. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brent?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Jackson finds Morant. Outside for Brooks. Stolen by Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Minnesota with the rebound. Now Towns. Outside Russell. Drives to the hoop. Gobert up top. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Pass to Adams. Jackson down low. Towns on him. Here's Bane. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And they get it back. Outside for Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Drains the triple. Edwards has got 5 points now this quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
27 seconds left in the fourth. Three-pointer, Brooks. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Tries the spin move. Edwards against Bain. And here's Edwards. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
At goal, 6'3", number 12, Jack Moore.
And in the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is a reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning the championship.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Wall and Powell are the guard set, and it's George in at the small forward.
Good timing rolling off the screen. Leonard can make this play in his sleep.
Morant passes to Brooks. To the paint. Wall with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Outside, Wall. He kicks it to George. Back to Wall. Takes it from 10. The Grizzlies pull it in.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away. And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
It's stolen by Adams. Bain kicks to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant with a wide open look. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Outside, Wall. Down low, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Morant against Wall. And a wide open look for Bain. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside, Wall. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Bain passes to Brooks. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Back to Morant. Over Wall. And it's Morant missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And here's Wall, following John Morant's three. Now Bain. Morant looking around. Three-pointer. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
All against Morant. Wall dishes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Wall against Morant. Adams. They get a hand on it. Out to Morant. Bain inside the three-point line. He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Morant against Wall. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Brooks setting a pick for Jackson. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Morant kicks to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, this is what we talk about with Jaren. The ability to score on all three levels.
Outside for George. Back to Wall. Morant with the steal.
An incredible defender. Paul George combination of quickness and length helps alter many shots.
And we reached the end of the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's Zubac in at the five.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Wall, no luck.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Bain kicks to Morant. He's off on that one. Wall with some nice defense. Powell, no one around him, and too long on the shot.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Jackson looking it over. Passes to Brooks. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clippers trail by 5. Here's George. Brooks grabs the board.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And finished off by Morant.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Now here's Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Jackson against Leonard.
I mean, as a defender, Jaren Jackson, he has it all. Quick to the ball, provides great rim protection, and he never gives up on plays.
Outside Leonard. A pass to Wall. Leonard finds Wall. Morant comes with the double team. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Nobody near Leonard. Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got 9 points. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
I mean, one of the hardest workers in the league. Adams has done a great job of refining his offensive skill set.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 9. Here's Wall. Misses the baby hook. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Bain passes to Jackson. Back to Bain. There's the feed to Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Sometimes with bigs, you prefer to send them to the line, but Jaren, he's a knockdown shooter from there as well.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 1:51 left now here in the second. All taking his time here. Now the pass to Zubats. And Adams sends it back.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Bain passes to Morant. 1:19 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Jackson. Out to Brooks. Morant outside. Here's Adams. Shoots over Zubats. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
And so Adams nails both of them. 1:04 left to play in the first half. Outside, Wall trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Jackson with it. Leonard picks him up. Out to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Bain pass. Oh!
Yes! The young fella usually goes about his business, but on that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
Now here's Powell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Leonard. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And it's Paul George with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
What makes Dylan Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Memphis, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And for the teams that were looking to draft Jaren Jackson Jr., what they saw was a true modern-day center who could defend 1 through 5.
And Wall kicks to Powell. Off target from three-point range. Right side Bain. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Grizzlies out in front. Okay, David, much appreciated. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Tyus Jones, and it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Clippers trail by 13. Leonard the pass to Powell. That three off the mark. The Grizzlies shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Pass to Concho. And he banks in the layup. Concho's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Grizzlies.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
George with the ball. Jones covering. It's stolen by Green. Powell with the steal. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Zubats. Kicks it out to Leonard. Zubats in the post. And the dunk by Zubats.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Spydi, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard at his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
Powell, the pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gets it down to single digits. Leonard's got 13.
Love the finish through contact. Kawhi is even stronger than he looks.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Jones kicks to Green. Passes it to Concho. Here's Tillman. Kennard with the rebound. Morris looking over the floor. Now, here's Kennard. He's covered closely. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Green with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Jones, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Platoon passes to Kennard. Outside Covington. Back to Kennard. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Covington's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. There's a minute left to play in the third. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
He's 6'8", 230 pounds. Nicholas Batum is able to power through contact for the and one opportunity. You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
On the wing, Green. To the right side. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And there's the pass to Conchar. Covered by Morris. To the inside. Conchar can't get it to go. Back to Jackson. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 9. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with George on the bench, here's who Teron Lou's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Robert Covington out there with Batum. And it's Morris in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bain kicks to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
Both free throws good from Morant.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Wall's shot is off.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Morant against Wall. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Morant. Back to Bain. Out to Brooks. Jackson down low. Zubac's defending. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant. This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Outside, Wall. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
2 points. That one goes.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
Wall passes to Zubac. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 14-point game. Leonard kicks to George. Leonard against Morant. A fadeaway. And it's Leonard with a sensational play.
On any given night, Kawhi can just take control of the offense and elite score from all 3 levels.
Wall against Morant. Outside for Jackson. Banked in off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
In the corner, foul with it. A 3 from Leonard. Here's Zubac. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Morant outside. Brooks outside. Driving to the basket. Payton for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Wall passes to Zubac. Back to Wall. Outside, George feeds it to Wall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It is great to see Wall back from those awful injuries, looking a lot stronger now.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Grizzlies.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Outside, Wall. 5 to shoot. Here's the dish to Leonard. And yes, it's good.
The vision and understanding Wall has in pick-and-roll situations is second to none. So many of his teammates have become better shooters because of Wall's perfect passes out of that set.
And here's Morant. From deep. Off on that one. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A confident win and one where they thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
Starting at power forward, standing 6'11", number 32, Hart.
So the Clippers win the tip. So here's the Clippers starting group. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. And it's George in at the small forward position. Now here's Wall. Kicks it to George. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
Well, Paul George is a big-time scorer, and it matters not where he is, but you give him a corner three, he'll take it. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Now here's Edwards, tipped away. And here's Gobert from the arc. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Zubats with a screen on Russell. Wall finds Zubats. The kick out to Wall. Goes up at the elbow. Stolen by Anderson. It's stolen by Wall. Leonard outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by the Clippers.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Zubats passes to Wall. Leonard outside. It's Powell on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns down low. Wall covering. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's Russell on the drive. Blocked! And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. It's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers in the lead. Powell passes to Wall. That one's good from Powell. On the assist from Wall.
John Wall's vision is unquestioned. He puts it on time and on target, creates an easy look for his teammate.
Over to the left wing. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Ball for 3. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
This has defined Kawhi Leonard's game going back to college. He understood rebounding is important to winning.
And they double up Edwards. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Towns passes to Edwards. Back to Towns. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Counted from distance.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Gobert. Down low. Anderson.
There's a reason this guy has won multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. How much pressure can he guard with? My goodness.
Ball for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Look at the power among that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Outside Wall. Inside. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
Karl Anthony Towns taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break. Far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. The kick out to Wall. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Perfect timing on that rejection. Boy, Towns really improving on the defensive end.
And here's Minnesota now. It's a 13-point game. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Now here's Edwards. George with a steal. Here's Wall. Oh! And the double clutch jam wows the crowd.
Well, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Here's Russell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Leonard against Towns. 5 on the clock. Buries it down low. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 11. Outside for Russell. Towns passes to Gobert. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Batum. Jackson against Russell. Jackson can't get it to go. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Edwards finds Gobert. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Pass to Jackson. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
Morris can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Anderson passes to Gobert. It doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Towns. Misses from short range. The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. To the inside. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
This is what you get when you combine size and touch. Karl Anthony Towns in the paint. That's good.
Russell against Jackson. Pass to Morris. It's blocked by Gobert. Russell against Jackson. Down low. Gobert no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Morris outside. Here's Batum. A shot to stop the drought. Jackson against Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Right side Anderson. Pass to Towns. Can't get it to fall. He gets it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline.
13, the Clippers, 20.
Thanks very much, Allie. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Robert Covington is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. Here's Noel. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Clippers in the lead. Now here's Jackson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Kicks it out to Kennard. The 3 is up. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Here's McLaughlin. Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Jackson with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Pass to Morris. Jackson outside.
Timberwolves foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Second chance shot. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers shooting about 43% on this one. Jackson finds Batum. And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
Wow, what soft touch from Nick Batum. This guy has no trouble finishing in the painted area.
To the left wing. Reed can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft where he was not selected, guys.
Here's Noel, looking for his first basket still in this one.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Jackson, the pass to Covington. Connects from downtown. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reed worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Batum, pass to Morris. The 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Well, this is why Mr. Morris is out there. The ability to drain the shot from long distance and spread the floor.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Now Los Angeles with it. A big stretch here going, 10-2. Drops in the layup for 2. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
I'll tell you, you have to take pride in finishing through contact. You get the sense Marcus Morris relishes that chance.
Pass to Reed. Ooh, Morris with a steal. To the middle. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Now McDaniels. Batum pulls it in. Now Los Angeles with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Jackson finds Morris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA, understands his role as a stretch four.
Both free throws good from Morris. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year. You see, you can't be too physical with Marcus Morris. This guy is so strong, and he's so good at drawing the foul.
At the line for the Clippers.
Both free throws good from Morris. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Reed. And so it's Marcus Morris making things happen for the Los Angeles Clippers, hunting for opportunity. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. We've got McDaniels, Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Taurean Prince, and it's Reed in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The Clippers shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Jackson. Jack's up at 3. The shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Noel. Here's Prince. Lets it go from deep. Kennard with the rebound. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Batum. Off the mark there with a 3. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. And that one is stuffed right through.
This guy is a fantastic finisher near the hoop. Taurean Prince with an emphatic 2.
Jackson outside. Let's go with a 3.
Taurean Prince. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Wall. Here's Powell. Here's Zubats. Count it. Zubats has got his first points of the game.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Here's Reed. The Clippers grab the miss. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Leonard outside. Pass to Wall. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Oh, there's the alley.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
George with it. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Wall. Can't get it to drop. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's McDaniels. And the jumper from down low is true. And the Clippers have possession. Wall with it. Pass to Leonard. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. And the Clippers lead by 17. 1:51 left in the fourth. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Reed. The shot misses. Great D that time from Zubac.
Timberwolves foul.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Russell against Wall. Three-pointer. And we're going to have a jump ball. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Clippers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Gobert finds Towns. Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Leonard on the wing. To the paint. Here's George. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Edwards against Powell. Edwards can't hit. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score. And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Anderson passes to Russell. Here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration under pressure of excellent defense and just scores it anyway.
Kawhi, congrats on the win. Tell me about the way you guys...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier on. So Memphis will get the first possession. Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Oh, that was something to see. Good.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Edwards passes to Towns over Jackson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Katz is generally among the best in the league.
And it's Morant missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Edwards finds Anderson. Stolen by Brooks. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. A crossover and the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what they want to see out of Jackson. Getting out on the break and just busting it up the court.
Russell against Morant. Russell passes to Edwards. Here's Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
They get the rebound. And it's Towns missing. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. From deep, Brooks. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Stolen by Jackson. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Out to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And how about the assertiveness from Morant, wasting no time firing. Love his approach.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Jackson kicks to Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here is Russell. The pass to Towns. Inside. Will it go? And Gobert with the lay-in.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Morant right side. To the paint, Adams. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Russell dishes to Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. Russell kicks to Towns. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. Out to Brooks. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Russell. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Here's Gobert. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
.29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Edwards drives in, and Jackson with the block.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant right side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Gobert finds Edwards. Outside, Towns. Fires the 3. Here's Gobert. And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Memphis.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards against Bain. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Morant against Russell. Brooks finds Morant. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
It's Russell with the drive. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Morant kicks to Adams. Screen by Adams. Jackson passes to Adams. Bain inside the three-point line. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Edwards. Adams against Towns. Driving in, and Towns throws it down.
And no help on that one. Towns, long strides. Get all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
Morant against Russell. And a wide open look for Bain. And another miss by Memphis.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. And there's the drive. misses from close range. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Jackson will rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Mark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Russell against Morant. Edwards looking it over. Down low. Here's Towns. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Jackson kicks to Bain. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Right side Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Bain for 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Anderson passes to Edwards. From the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Morant. Adams wide open. And another miss by Memphis. Edwards against Bain. Outside Edwards. Got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
And shooting against Adams, very.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after
15. The Grizzlies, 16.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. We've got Green, and it's Conchar in at the 2. Jones the pass to Tillman. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Memphis leading. Jones looking for an opening. They kick it out to Green. It's up a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. And he makes good on the layup. Reed's got the lead up to 1 now for Minnesota.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Kicks it out to Jones. They grab their own miss. There's the 3. Drills it from outside. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Prince against Green. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
They kick it out to Green. Takes a 3. The rebound by Prince. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Jones in the post, all alone. He can't get that one, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Here's Noel, defended by Jones. Good, that one on target from Noel. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Jones drives in. Pass to Tillman. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. 2 on the clock. Jones for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Pass to Noel. Out to the right wing. It's tipped. There's the pass to Concho. They kick it out to Green. The tray. Minnesota with the rebound. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
To the wing right side to end the drought. That one's not going to go. Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to Reed. And Jones has it in the corner. And stolen by Prince. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside, Jones. Pass to Concho. Back to Jones. Green passes to Concho. Just 3 to shoot. From 12 feet out. That shot, no good. Here he goes. Noel, no good. Green fires from way outside. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Nas Reed out there with McDaniels. And it's Torian Prince. And it's Noel in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Plays it up and banks it in. McDaniels got the lead back up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Here's Noel. Here's Reed. Off on the layup. Prince against Green. Outside, Jones. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Outside for Jackson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Timberwolves leading by 3. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. It's Morant with the drive. Good on the bucket.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Morant kicks to Jackson. Offensive rebound. And Adams with the slam.
To put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Here's Noel. Guarded by Bain. Here's Reed. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Passes it to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Brooks covering. Prince against Bain.
2 minutes remaining.
His first shot coming late. Indeed, Prince drops it in.
There you have it. Prince stepping up big time. This guy played all 4 years in college, and you see evidence of that confidence and maturity there.
Outside for Jackson. Outside, Bain. Morant outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. The feed to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Good. That one on target from Noel.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow. You see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Noel. It falls. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Morant with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Prince, the pass to McDaniels. Money!
A big man with a big finish.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Morant with it. To the middle. Stolen by McDaniels. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. And Bain pulls it down. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Morant surveying the D. Fires from deep. Misses the 3. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime.
Hello out there, and get ready for some it. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And the jam by George.
Well, once Paul George gets in that deep, get out of the way. He's coming right at you.
Moran against Wall. Kicks it out to Jackson. Right side Moran. No good on the shot. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game. You think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Adams, shot's good.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Leonard passes to Wall. Just over a minute and a half in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul of the game. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
Yeah, BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Moran. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Gets the 3 to fall.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Here's Wall. And the Clippers miss again. Here's Bain. Pass to Jackson. Back to Bain. Fires from 14. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Steven Adams still working on becoming a better and more consistent free throw shooter, so another opportunity upcoming.
And it's tied up with that one.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Wall. Leonard up top. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Ja Morant picks one up.
No doubt one of the best two-way threats on any NBA floor. Leonard remains hungry to keep adding to his title collection.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Now here's Wall. Out to Leonard. There's the triple. Adams grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
It's stolen by Leonard. George against Brooks. The kick out to Wall. Pass to Powell. Inside. And stolen by Moran. Adams with a screen on George. Morant, the pass to Adams. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Here's Morant following the score by the Clippers. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
George passes to Leonard. Back to George. Wall with it. And stolen by Morant. Out to the wing. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Outside Wall. Pass to Zubac. Stolen by Jackson. Adams against Wall. Back to Adams. Over Wall. Second chance effort. And here's Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Adams goes back up. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Clippers trail. Leonard outside. And the dunk by Leonard.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. From outside the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, going in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Morant with it, picked up by Powell, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Jackson down low. Zubac's there. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Norman Powell. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Outside Bane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And stolen by Morant. On the take. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Leonard outside. No good on the three.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
What determination from Morant in the paint. Getting his shot off despite being fouled.
The free throw drops for Morant.
John Morant. 2 shots.
And Morant drops them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Leonard outside. And the Clippers miss again. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Morant with it. Checked by Wall. Morant, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Out to Leonard. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Leonard's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He has the touch to do some damage from three-point distance.
Brooks against George. Outside Morant. Left side Bain. Wide open. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Jackson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Leonard.
To throw down. Well, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Outside Morant. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Wall against Morant. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
That one misses for Wall. Here's Zubac. That one's good. This game is all even. Zubac has got 6 points.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
Jackson can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Morant against Wall. George outside. And the jam by George.
Paul George dunk contest? He's maybe a little over, but I love to see him get up.
Morant against Wall. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. The 3. And Wall pulls it down. To the middle. Blows the alley-oop. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Clippers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She scored. Thanks, Allie. After the break. Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Morant with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Powell with a steal. Down low. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
Ball against Morant. Pass to Adams. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Here's Jones with the drive, and he makes it on the layup. The Clippers in the lead. George, right side, out to Leonard. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Zubac's shot is off. And the Grizzlies with possession here. To the inside, Tillman. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. To the paint. And the dunk by Leonard.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Leonard defending. Back to Jones. The 3 ball. Fires in the triple. Jones has got 5 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Wall. From deep 3-point range. That shot missing.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Green for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Powell from the arc. The Clippers rebound. Memphis trailing here. Jones drives in. Outside for Green. To the wing on the left. Tillman with a screen. To the middle. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Tillman's got 4 points this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Leonard up top. He's got 16. Wall, the pass to Leonard.
John Wall. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. 1:19 left in the third quarter here. Green against George. Just 5 on the clock. For the lead. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
John Conrad. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Jones against Wall.
What an effort from Wall on the play. Refusing to let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
That one's off.
John Wall taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Brooks. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And here's Morant outside. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Wall. Out to Leonard. Back to Wall. Pass to Zubac. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Inside. And it's Brooks missing. Wall against Morant. Down low. Here's Leonard. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Leonard's got 18.
Once Leonard gets some wiggle room down there with his broad shoulders, he figures out how to execute and knock it down.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Clippers on top, up 1. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1.
First team foul.
Morant against Wall. Pass to Powell. Up and in on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And here's Morant outside.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
LA foul. John Wall.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Here's Bain. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant against Wall. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Brooks against George. Powell outside. Now here's George. Not a lot of room. Good work defensively by Brooks. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Zubac's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. On the wing, Bain. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Adams, no hesitation, and right to the rim.
Powell against Bain. To the paint. Can they get it? Can't capitalize inside. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Adams with the ball. Brooks outside. Back to Adams. Bain against George. Bain, no good. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to George. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Leonard against Jackson. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance in the three-point play. That's on Steven Adams. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Powell shot is off. Oh, they get a hand on it. Brooks against George. Now here's Bain. He's covered closely. And he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Wall, the pass to Leonard from deep. The kick out to Wall. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Jackson outside. Outside Bain. Jackson with a screen on Powell. Bain, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Ball no good. And so it's Memphis with it. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Zubats. Outside for Brooks. There's the three. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength on the offensive glass.
And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Jackson. From deep three-point range. Off target with the shot. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They have to feel good about this performance.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the three. Wall, no luck. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Now, here's Zubac. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Zubac against Russell. Zubac no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
In this era of stretch bigs, many traditional centers have struggled, but Rudy Gobert just continues to thrive at both ends.
Now here's Edwards. The three. It's hauled in by Zubac. George looking over the floor. Pass to Powell. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Gobert with it. Left side, Towns. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
All with it. Picked up by Edwards. Powell kicks to Leonard. Zubats. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Nice move. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Leonard against Towns. The shot by Powell, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Russell. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Towns, and the layup's good off the glass.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now here's Leonard. Knocked loose. And Wall kicks to Powell. First 3 pointers off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Edwards passes to Towns, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. LA's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Knocks it loose and stolen by Russell. And the pass to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Paul George grabs the miss. The Clippers trail. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, Wall. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Leonard with the steal. Here's George. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. 58 seconds left here in the first quarter. Edwards, that's good.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for LA.
No good on that one.
And you got to respect Wall's tenacity. This is a player who hasn't let injury slow him down. He always puts in a big effort and just pushes himself to give his all.
Now, here is Russell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That one, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. It's Powell on the wing. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
That's who you want to get it out to. Norman Powell shoots around 40% from deep almost every year.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The offensive rebound. Gobert finds Anderson. Out to Russell. Here's the 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. With 1 on the clock, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers ahead. They lead by 1. The second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, What have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Wall and Powell are the guard set. On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. And it's Zubats in its center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And here's Wall outside. This one for three. He can't hit that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Anderson. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
You saw the talent from day one in Summer League. Anderson's one of those guys who can really get it done in a lot of different areas.
Poked away. Towns with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Edwards. Back to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Wall against Russell. Here's Towns. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all. And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And the dunk by Powell.
Look at how high Norman Powell gets on these dunks. He loves showing off his athleticism.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Edwards, that's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Zubats. One-on-one here. Wall against Edwards. And Wall kicks to George. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Minnesota leading by 3. Anderson outside. Passes it to Russell. Back to Anderson. Clock at 6. Zubats against Russell. And the rejection by Zubats. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. LA has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wall, that's a two-pointer. Jump shot is good that time. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Russell inside.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Down low. Here's Gobert. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So crafty on the drive. When Wall is in attack mode, he really puts a ton of pressure on the D.
That one drops. He ties it up. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Russell passes to Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And Edwards drops them both. 1:37 left here in the second. Powell against Edwards. Powell, the pass to Zubats. Wall wide open. Los Angeles with another miss.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Outside Edwards. And it's Russell in the corner. The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Russell inside, defended by George, and a missed layup. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers, trailing by 2. Here's Leonard, uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got his second basket.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
Edwards dishes to Towns, and it's good for 2. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Wall kicks to Leonard. Back to Wall. Pass to Leonard. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Beautiful from Kawhi, establishing himself and going to work. Love the confidence.
For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now here's Powell. 5 points in the game. Outside, Wall. Oh, Leonard in position. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. McDaniels is out there with Prince. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 2 spot.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the 3 ball with such confidence.
Over to the wing. Here's Noel. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Kennard. And Morris throws it down.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reid. Here's McLaughlin. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Right side Jackson. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Here's McLaughlin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jackson looking around. That shot off the mark. And Minnesota will come the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Covington wide open. He fires. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 7. Noel passes to McDaniels. Kicks it out to Prince. Kept alive, Minnesota. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Outside Jackson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The burst of Jackson makes him a hard guy to stick with and difficult not to foul him.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Jackson. Here's McLaughlin. He feeds it to McDaniels. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Robert Covington picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line. Clippers leading by 6. Jackson dishes to Batum. Back to Jackson. Outside for Batum. From outside the arc. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Batum's got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game. A minute 42 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Reed. That shot off. Good D by Covington. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. The dish to Batum. And they'll get another chance. Here's Kennard. Another shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, there's always going to be room in this league for guys like Luke Kennard. He can shoot, he can pass it, and he can put it on the floor.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Reed finds Prince. Here's Noel. Kennard covering. 6 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass to the left wing, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clippers leading by 9. 43 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Outside for Jackson. They get it back. The pass to Batum. Fires the 3. Outside Jackson. No good with the layup. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reed. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. 8 seconds left in the 3rd. To the paint. Here's Kennard. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Los Angeles leading by 9. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Robert Covington out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. Shots good by Noel.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
Inside, here's Kennard. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Noel. Now left to the wing. Prince outside. And that one is hammered home.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter, Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
Jackson has the open look. No good on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Has to Reed to the inside. Releases. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Clippers leading by 5. To the paint. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now.
Substitution on the floor.
Russell against Wall. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Russell with a wide open look. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changes pace with the best of them.
Russell against Wall. Leonard with a screen on Russell. Over in the corner, Zubac. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 5. Anderson outside. Here's Russell. Makes it off the glass. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Zubac with the screen for Wall. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Inside, Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Anderson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Town.
One thing Anderson does not lack is confidence. Big bucket.
It's Wall with the drive. Spins. It's Powell on the wing. Zubac trying to break loose. The shot by Powell, no good. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards driving inside. And Edwards with the stop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
And Wall kicks to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. And here's George for 3. And the 3 ball is good. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Edwards with it. Leonard picks him up. And Towns throws it down.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Outside, Wall. Down low. Kicks it out to Leonard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot by George, no good.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Money!
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this. But
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time.
Oh, the power on that throw-down.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Gets the first. That makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Second personal foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And a two-time finals MVP. Kawhi Leonard, exactly who this team wants at the line.
Poke loose. Powell with the steal.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
So the Clippers with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.